So speaking of children, there is, I know Radonova just published maybe you saw it, a new manual for measurement in schools.
Okay,
actually. How do you? I'm typically interested in Canada, and also if you can chime in with US as well. How the measurements in schools are conducted, and more importantly, is this an area where people are starting to become aware or still not interested in?
Well, I'll speak to the Canadian example. So in Canada, we have multiple provinces. Some provinces, 100% of schools have been radon tested, and if high, reduced.
Okay.
This also applies to colleges and universities, and so I can speak to my particular university that I'm a part of. Every single building that is in our building portfolio has been radon tested, and if it was high, meaning in this case even over 100 becquerels, it was mitigated. And that's because we have a responsibility to the students and staff and everyone in there, and it's really, really important. There is a protocol, at least in Canada, for how you would test a building like a school, where you would test a certain number of the classrooms and of course any of the below grade, meaning the under the ground rooms and buildings. And there's a prescribed process through which that happens to ensure that you're not missing any areas of the building that could potentially put people in harm's way.
Yeah, I think this is, I don't know about you, Jose, I know you cover the Spanish market, if this is even a topic over there, or it's still very
not at the moment.
Sure.
Talking about Spain, there is a new legislation in place since the beginning of this year that mandates to perform radon measurements at the workplaces. This is totally new in the country, and for sure schools will be a target in the future. I am pretty sure of that. But it's a lot of work still to be done in that country, that just to convince the authorities that it is very important also. I totally agree with you. I mean, to measure in the schools and in universities, not only for the students, but also, as you said, for the staff as well. I mean, this is extremely important. This is another workplace.
Yeah, sure. I mean, typically the staff, teachers, they spend their days maybe even in one classroom, depending on how the structure is built out.
Right.
So let's say you're in an area where, for various reasons, there's high radon levels.
Right.
You spend all your, we're not even doing this at our office.
Yep.
The teachers are especially in
they may be in one room for longer than the students, or they're all
right.
Yeah, that's
right.
right.